Okay, I would just like to start off with saying that I would like to be on this ad hoc subcommittee.
So I have a question in our city attorney's presentation. You said this was a proposal. Was this from staff? How did this proposal come about to the city council?
The proposal came up as a subcommittee rather than just bringing something to the council because there's a lot of legal issues involved.
I understand, but I'm saying is, how did this get on the agenda? How was this initiated? Did it come from the city manager? Did it come from you? Did it come from the council? I don't know how it ended up on the agenda.
Well, my office was made aware that there had been some picketing in front of certain residential properties, and so I looked into the matter to see from our city prosecutor whether there was any tools that would be available, and so that's why the item is before you.
So it didn't come from a council member?
Not directly to me.
Okay.
I would like to be on that ad hoc subcommittee as well.
I still don't understand. I don't understand how it got on the agenda. I don't. Anyway. Well, no, I'd like to hear public comment. It sounds like some of the council members already decided who's going to be on the subcommittee. So I'd like to hear some public comment.
There's nothing wrong with picketing. There is nothing wrong with picketing. This is fucking local government trying to silence, censor us.
In regards to the ad hoc committee, when you have incompetent people serving as manager and assistant manager, or city council members not doing their job, it is the duty of the community and the people to let you know what you're doing wrong. If you're not doing your job, even when we're giving you evidence and videos and we're quoting your own words, you don't like picketing because it points out your flaws and your negligence. You're trying to silence our First Amendment rights because you can't handle the heat.
Are going to privatize the water. People are going to hold you accountable.
Blanca Pacheco, I say this is wrong. You should not be supporting this bill.
Now, this isn't the first time that you've done this. Obviously, when you guys try to reduce public comment from 5 minutes to 3 minutes, that was one of the first signs that we knew and understood very well that this council is willing to protect their own image and their own political interests at the cost of the First Amendment rights.
Circumscribing our constitutional rights than you are with securing the welfare of tenants and homeowners. And you better believe that we're not going to tolerate any infringement of our rights. We have the National Lawyers Guild behind us. We have a wealth of legal resources behind us. You in any way infringe on our rights, we'll file a lawsuit so fast it will make your head spin. Good luck with that, Downey City Council.
Any action coming from a subcommittee on the matter composed of members of council would immediately be attacked as biased in the court of public opinion at minimum and may face a legal challenge as well. Every American has the right to protest on public property. These are constitutionally protected rights, and any attempts Mayor Blanca Pacheco or the City of Downey has in stifling the people's constitutional rights will be easily defeated in court.
Good. So I did bring up this item to our city manager. My concern are my neighbors who are frustrated.
Despite the broad freedom of expression guaranteed by the First Amendment, there are some historical rooted exceptions. First, the government may generally restrict the time and the place or manner of speech. It doesn't mean we're infringing upon your right to free speech. But the moment you are showing up in residential homes at odd hours of the day and night with loud speakers, that infringes upon the peace of those neighborhoods. But when you infringe upon the peace of those neighborhoods in which we live, the government may generally restrict the time and the place and the manner. And ma'am, I am more than happy to serve on this ad hoc committee.
Councilmember Saab.
Yeah, I'll make a comment. Thank you for the constitutional lesson there. There's no way I'm going to support this. This is absolutely against every fundamental, basic tenet of what we learned the first day in law school.
Councilmember Ashton?
I do have to concur with Councilmember Saab on this one. We're the ones that are directly affected by this, and then we're going to serve on the ad hoc committee to regulate that. The optics of that just don't look right.
I don't want to be the one city that is going to get sued, and we're going to spend $200,000-300,000 on the line, and we lose it, especially given the economic circumstances that most cities are in now.
Investigate it further. We need to investigate it further and then decide if this is something we want to pursue. Certainly, as we've indicated, you've served on this council for 8 years, Mr. Saab, and you are ending your term.
If you want to just look at the noise ordinance that's already on our books, we could take a look, and you don't necessarily need to form an ad hoc subcommittee for that.
Okay, that's fine. So we won't take a motion on this one. Okay.
So there will be no action taken on this particular item. Okay.